Hello, this video is tackling 1.5 exchange rates, part of the external influences section. All of you need to be able to describe what an import and an export is, as well as exchange rates, and that will also involve some kind of calculation too. So you can calculate either exchanging into pounds or out of pounds into a foreign country. You'll be able to describe effects of the low pound and a high pound in terms of an exchange rate, and then going beyond that for grade 5 and above, it's all about impact. This video is just going to be an introduction to exchange rates, and it's just going to be the basics, so we'll be tackling the define and describe. So what you need to know is the definition of an exchange rate is how much one currency can be exchanged for another. So that's usually defined as £1 equals 1.1 euros, something like that. What an export is, it's the sale of a good and services with a foreign country, and they will pay in our currency. An import is where a UK buyer buys something from abroad and we pay in their currency. It will be explained in more detail with some examples shortly. So we've got a creepy sheep farmer from the UK, and he is exporting lamb cutlets and lamb sheep over to Hungary. Okay, Hungary is expected to pay in pounds. So over in that country, if they want British lamb, they would buy it from us using the pound. That is the expectation. So exports are charged in our home country currency. We've got Tesco here from Britain, and what they're doing is bringing in, buying in wine, and they'll do that from France. They will be expected to pay in euros. Sorry about the dodgy graphics, God knows what's happened there. But yeah, when we buy something from another country, we expect to pay in their currency. So exchange rates between euros and pounds obviously affects the business, and this is a crazy exchange rate. It'll always tell you what the exchange rate is in the exam, but for this scenario, 10 euros is £1. I wish. That means that if you have £1, you will get 10 euros, obviously. Therefore, £100 worth of wine, how much would that cost? €1,000, because £100 times by 10, that's the calculation. So let's go through the rules of calculating. So there is 2 rules. Rule number 1 is when you exchange pounds into foreign currency, like we've just done there, we will multiply the exchange rate. So we times it when we are turning pounds into foreign currency. If we are exchanging from foreign currency, into our pounds, we would divide it. Now what I'm going to do is just going to give you a couple of calculations. I want you to pause it on there and then see if you can work the answers out. So porcelain dolls bought from China for 100,000 yen. Wool shipped to China for 30,000. So what I want you to do is work out the following exchange rates if 10 Chinese yen equals to £1. Pause it at this point. And if you just want to check through the answers, so the porcelain doll bought in from China, we would divide it because we're changing it into our currency. So you divide that by 10 because that's the exchange rate. The wool shipped to China, you would times that by the exchange rate, which is 10, because that is going from pounds into another currency.